Scorpio, how's it going? It's Jen here. Thank you for joining me for this timeless reading. If you would like, share, and subscribe for me, it's completely free for you but makes a tremendous difference for my channel. I would appreciate it. Let's jump into your reading. Wow, starting off with an ace, new beginning, new way of thinking, clarity, something that I feel like it's something that you may have been struggling with for a long time. Like, what is your greatest hits of things your mind kind of spirals on? And really kind of getting to the root of the matter, the aha moment, the clarity, the understanding, drilling down to the core thing. And it may somewhat surprise you what it is. But it really helps to, I feel as though it's going to be a breakthrough for you in some area of letting something go or being able to make a decision and see clearly where you want to go. But it's going to require letting go of sort of that emotional story we attach to things. I was watching a movie. Oh, I didn't stop. I didn't stay with it. It was the remake of Father of the Bride. But they showed spoiler alert, a therapy session, a couples therapy session. And it was very interesting because it just highlighted what we do is that you say, when you do this, I imagine, and you tell the story that you've created around what someone else's behavior is. And yeah, there's a lot of gaslighting that goes into relationships. That's why I love Ted Lasso so much. I've always said in my head, if I ever have a relationship again, which I'm not sure if I will, I'm open to it now, but we're going to have to be fucking honest. It's like, I just can't. And if being honest shows that the relationship needs to end or what there are issues or whatever, then so be it. Why not? But it's just fascinating the story we create around other people's behavior, which is usually very centric to us. And it's just a super interesting exercise to think about. But I feel like you're letting all of that type of emotional things we attach to other people. And bringing the focus back to us. What do we want? What is most important to us? And getting that clarity without all the emotional stories. This came out for Libra, this gorgeous Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's grounded, she's a good manager, she can take care of things. She's very competent. She can take care of all the if she can manage her household. She can manage a business. She's just very methodical and well organized, and has everything in hand. And a lot of confidence comes from that. This is different from being controlling and micromanaging. In fact, she sets up such good systems and trains everyone so well. And she's just not a micromanager. She's a good manager. No one likes a micromanager, right, that nitpicks them or whatever. And has everything streamlined, and that she can sit back and like, let me know if you need me type of situation. What I'm getting is too, also having, if you have like an online business, having a lot of what's it called, passive income stream income stream, and having automating things if possible is coming to mind. But there's a groundedness to this card, and with the Ace of Swords, these are two logical, not so much in the realm of cups and feelings that Scorpio is, and passion that fire is, that can get us, emotional or fired up. I think those have negative connotations because it's hard to deal with someone that's emotional or aggressive, like intense about something. These are chilled out, and the sword is just the facts, ma'am. The Hierophant. This is another earth sign potentially. Could be a Taurus, but this is, oh fuck, I'm like trying to read and hold my computer at the same time. It's not really working. This could also be linked to Sagittarius because of the higher, it sort of shows an ascension spiritually, philosophy, the ascension. This is sort of the push and pull between traditional. So if you look at it, it could be higher education, more traditional paths in life, getting married, all sorts of things like that. Organized religion. But the Hierophant, the other side, it says you can get a good education. Like the thing you may be interested in may not have college classes you can take, university classes or whatever. It's something more that would be an apprenticeship or just more a non-traditional path. Same with, versus religion. It may be, you hear people saying more spiritual. It's a different path. And so it goes nicely with the Ace of Swords because there's more of a the spiritual path is more of a letting go energy and learning to be able to have mindfulness and be present and be accepting of things and being okay with that, being okay with not being able to control things. I'm getting that. What's the Serenity Prayer? Is that what it is from AA? Libra. Balance. Balancing. So she's looking, it's almost like her dark side and her light side. So seeing the shadow side. But for some reason, the reflection is like looking into water. So balancing emotions with your mind. This can always be legal things, of course, but it's really more about being able to see the side, the dark and light side, all sides of our personalities, of ourselves. It's kind of the first step to self-exploration. Ace of Pentacles, this has been coming out. This just came out. Who did I just do? Libra? Leo. It was Leo. So it could be a timing thing if you're not dealing with a Leo. Same with any of the signs. It could be a timing thing. This is planting a new seed, laying down new roots. This could be somewhere where you can get in the earth and the ground. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Earth Queen. So planting new seeds, laying down new roots, beginning, the seeds, are being planted for something new to grow in your life. But it's a very grounded energy. Tower. So something about this situation could feel like it's blowing up your life, or it's really a breakthrough because it shows where patterns in our life whether it's our own behaviors, other situations, they weren't sustainable. They weren't going to last. And this sheds light on them and sort of breaks things, but it's a breakthrough. It allows you to move forward and plant these new seeds and become more balanced. You're taking a philosophical approach to whatever this tower moment is. You may be creating your own tower moment. It's a breaking free. Two of Swords, making a decision. Maybe you feel like, oh, I can't see clearly. This is sort of a fixed sign thing. I need to know how this is going to work out before I make a change. And, that's just not necessarily how it is. And the tower may come in and make that decision for you. And sometimes the only way to know how something's going to go is to do it. Do you really know how a move's going to go till you make the move? Do you really know how a relationship's going to be until you're in it? Do you really know what a job's like, a new job's like until you work in it? Three of Swords. Well, we have a story up here with these three cards that are, excuse me, my goodness, quite different. Or is informing. What I'm sort of seeing is that I'm not sure what decision to make. It's almost like you feel like on one side of you is, if I make that decision, I'm going to create a tower moment, right? And if I make this decision, I'm going to have to let go of things. The Three of Swords, they say, is heartache, but it's really our perspective on things. This is, again, like if we feel jealous, if we feel it's kind of the control that makes, or the truth. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble articulating it. If you've been in a relationship that's dramatic, or that there's a lot of feelings and a controlling nature to it, or whatever, letting that go, whether that means the other person lets it go, you let it go, you let the relationship go, you just let that aspect go. What do we have here? The Corsair. Knight of Spirals. Yep, change in perspective. You need the change in thinking to let go of this. Like, my choices are either the Tower or the Three of Swords. It's like, well, if you shift your perspective, like these cards down here, it may not be either one. Those may not be your only choices. Okay, I'm getting it. What's at the bottom? This one too. What's at the bottom? Page of Stones, Page of Pentacles. That goes nicely with the Ace of Pentacles. No, we're going to change our thinking, and we're going to have communication and a new beginning. We're going to plant seeds for this new way of being in our relationship, being in our job, being where we live, being where we work, whatever resonates. Oh, damn it. For you. Stay. You would think after, I think it'll be 8 years in August, I've had this channel, that I would have a better setup. But no, I don't. The Chariot. Yeah, once you get that clarity of mind, shit, this just came out for someone, and I can't remember. I think it was Leo. You can take action. The breakthrough. It's like once you have that shift in perspective to get you out of it's either the Tower or the Three of Swords, the Tower or the Three of Swords, you just are able to move forward. You feel so free. I mean, even look at the posture of this page. Is like freedom, being able to sort of jump and move forward light. You feel lighter. Four of Mirrors. This is apathy. What's the next card? Seven of Mirrors. So there could be a little bit of analysis paralysis also with this Two of Swords cards, because if you let go of sort of the rock and the hard place you perceived yourself to be in, or someone else perceived themselves to be in, these energies can be swapped. Or this could be someone, a very close friend, or a very close family member, or a child, or a whatever that's going through this that you're sort of involved in. I mean, you have to sort of, if it resonates with you, see how it resonates. But I think there's almost a little bit of, but if I let go of that and free myself up to different possibilities, which one do I pick? I'm not really, it's like there's a stubbornness here of, I'm not really, somehow it was in some ways convenient, your Two of Swords or their Two of Swords, because it prevented them from having to make a decision, right? Of accepting some sort of acceptance of responsibility for their own place in life. But once you make a plan to move forward, I feel like everything is just, I don't know, this is going to be so much better. So much better now moving forward with this. I feel like this Ace of Swords here is sort of this whole top row where you have to get over in that change in perspective and letting go of that emotional story we create around something that keeps us tied often, and letting that go to free us up. And then it's just this very, like, the wisdom and the experience. I just see a much more peaceful state of mind, less anxiety, less worry, less intense feelings, more groundedness, acceptance, and peace. Like becoming this beautiful, this Queen of Pentacles. And these two, I mean, this balance that comes from the groundedness and the letting go, the joy. Okay, thank you, Scorpio. If you would like, share, and subscribe, I'd certainly appreciate it. Take care.